Good Tuesday, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. A strong area of Arctic high pressure is pushing through the Beaufort Seacoast, and that's where we find a blizzard warning for the eastern Beaufort Seacoast, a winter weather advisory just to the west, which includes Prudhoe Bay, Dead Horse, just about toward Utqiagvik. In those areas, we're going to have a lot of wind. For the central Beaufort Seacoast, we're expecting more of a northerly wind around 40 miles per hour, but east of that, including Kaktovik, we're expecting more of a north and westerly flow up to about 50 miles per hour. In both areas, we can expect wind chills down to about 50 below. Poor visibility will be a problem with blowing snow, and in some cases, a little bit further east, we can expect snow to fall, and that's why a blizzard warning is more appropriate for the eastern Beaufort Seacoast. That'll go until about noon on Thursday for both areas along the Beaufort. As we look at tonight, blowing snow will continue in that area, but we have many other areas that are looking at windy conditions and poor visibility as a result. Around Denali and especially southward, we're expecting some light snowfall, about 2 to 4 inches, but because of some of the wind blowing around north, about 40 miles per hour, visibility may suffer there. So after the Denali Park entrance and southward on the parks is where you can probably expect to find some of the worst conditions in that area. For the eastern Alaska range, we're also looking at blowing snow. Wind chills there may be substantial, down to about 50 below, so be prepared for some big-time cold there if you're traveling through the region, along with poor visibility. Looking for the worst of that, probably just south of Trim's Camp and around Fielding Lake. You may experience about 4 to 10 inches of snow in that region with those north winds again up to around 40 miles per hour. For the Yukon Flats, especially west of the Steese Highway, look for poor visibility at times. Again, due to the stronger winds, and the southeastern Brooks Range will also have some issues with that. North winds at 40 should be expected, along with some occasionally dangerous wind chills. Watch for a generally clear sky to be found for many parts of the interior as we go through the next several days. A very dry and cold air mass will be settling in, especially for the eastern half of the state. And as that works into northern parts of southeast, we expect to see snow forming along a frontal boundary as that drops southward into the inside passage. But we do expect even bigger impact of cold wind to develop, especially through some of the north and southward channels there, including Chatham Strait and the Lynn Canal, so be prepared for some stronger wind toward Thursday and Friday. A look out west shows a frontal boundary working through the western Bering Sea, sweeping rain mixed with snow across the Pribilofs and the southern coast. With Alaska statewide weather, this is